Welcome to the very first episode of a brand new series, the Tips to Ascendant series. During this series I try to reach Ascendant while focusing on a different Valorant topic each week. Of course I give a lot of tips about this topic, and this week's topic is Team Comp. This series is a little bit different than I usually do, but from now on every Friday I will upload an episode with a new topic. Let me know in the comments about what topics you want a little bit more to know about. For next week I was either thinking about lurking or the operator, but let me know in the comments. Now sit back, relax and enjoy the video. So, before we hop into the first game, we need to talk a little bit about Team Comp. This is something where I personally never looked at. In the past I did a lot of Road 2 series with only one agent, so it didn't matter what type of team I was playing in. I was always picking that one agent, which meant we often didn't have the smoke if I didn't play it, or we played with 5 duelists if I made a duelist for that month. But this week we're gonna fully switch it up and I'm gonna focus on Team Comp, and hopefully in the end answer the question, is Team Comp really important, or is it more important to just play your main agents? And now let's hop into the first game. Oh, the first game. Let's see, we got a Raze, we got a Clove, we got Smokes, another duelist. I think we need someone with flashes, right? So maybe a KO or a Gecko. I think Gecko works better. Smokes, flashes, duelist. That's it. In the first game, we managed to get the perfect team comp, so let's see if we can win it. Hello, everyone. Let's start this game in the first gun round. In this round, we tried to push A, but nobody wanted to push in first because there were a lot of enemies on site.
Three there. One over tip maybe?
If you get into a situation where you want to push something but it takes too long, I would highly recommend to simply just rotate. You don't want to push into multiple enemies because then the enemies will have the advantage over you. Raze stayed behind to make noise. If you look at their team comp, maybe it was better for Deadlock to stay behind. But no worries, look at that, we got side for free. Thank you for the distraction, Raze.
One very low.
Enemy remaining.
Push it.
Good job team, good job. Next round. Honestly, on Abyss, mid pushes are very underrated. If you manage to get in some good smokes, you can get very deep on middle, and often the enemies are simply not prepared for that.
One enemy remaining.
With this type of push, you're very flexible. When you get some kills, you know exactly what side you need to go to. Easy win. Now take a look at this clip and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Oh, don't go for a head glitch fight against the Marshall, but Exactly, Mr. Lowlander. When you're fighting against the Marshall player, don't go for head glitch spots. You don't want to show the only thing that can insta-kill you to the enemy. Let's go to the second half now. Here's a very big tip for defending a site. Let's answer the question, when should you defend a site and when should you try to go for a retake? When you get smoked off and you notice that a teammate of you is still on site, I would recommend to not let him die alone, push out the smoke and assist your teammate. However, if your teammate already got killed, then definitely not push the smoke and wait for the rest of your team so you can go for a retake. In this round, sadly, my teammate that was playing on the back of site died early, so I shouldn't be pushing out the smoke over here. This was not a very good play of me. But all good. Luckily, a few rounds later, I learned from my mistake, and this time I didn't push site until my teammate Deadlock was ready.
Got him.
Nice. 2v2 boys, come on.
Here, I could have pushed, but Deadlock is still in middle, so I waited patiently, and at the right moment...
Yeah, wingman bro. Over you.
Nice, okay, good job. I sadly died, but the power of teamwork, baby. Though, sadly, the rest of the game was a bit of a bummer, and we lost in the end. Oh, Diamond 2. That's bad. But all good. Let's go to the next one. We got smokes, we got 2 duelists. I think we need an initiator. The sad thing is that I can't play Sova, because I just don't know the lineup. So I guess I go for KO. KO is a decent pick, right? Let's go for KO. So this might be the most important hurdle for when you want to play around team comps. If you not know how to play a role, but your team needs that role, do you still pick that agent or not? In my case, I'm very bad with initiators. I never play them, except for Gecko sometimes, but I don't want to play with him again. And the last time I played KO was maybe 3 years ago or something when he just came out. So in this game, we probably find out if team comp is more important or your individual skill with an agent. Let's see how we do. Hello, everyone. Gotta be honest, it's been a while since I played KO. And in the first round, you immediately notice that it's been a while, because what is this knife, Mr. Lowlander? Where does it go to? Oh fuck, that's a bad.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, I'm so bad. Wow.
Spike down A.
But we got him. But no worries though. In the first gun round, I picked up the buffed Phantom. And honestly, I would really recommend using this gun. You really feel the Phantom buffs. I think I'm gonna use this gun a little more.
One enemy remaining.
And oh yeah, a big tippy for the post plant. If you have enough time, just tap it. Don't try to stick till half. I could have avoided my death over here. Ow.
Last player standing.
On side. Good job. Wanna see a lucky kill?
Oh, that was a lucky kill.
Jeez, I don't deserve that. Okay, let's talk about KO again. Like I said at the start of this game, it's been a very long time since I played this agent. And when you're not comfortable with an agent, oftentimes you simply just gonna forget to use your abilities. Like in this round, I 100% should have used my flashes over here, but I didn't and I peeked naked.
On side.
And yes, I know I got the kills over there, but the point I'm trying to make is that if you're not comfortable with an agent, a lot of people will simply just forget to use their abilities. And when you forget to use your abilities, it doesn't matter if you play an initiator, a smoker or a duelist. The role that you're playing doesn't matter if you don't use your abilities, so use them, my friends. Luckily, the round after that, I did use my flash, but a little bit too late. And I also pressed my X instead of my flash, whoopsie. Still a good round though, take a look.
Not today.
In.
Wow. I got a molly.
One more.
Spike down B.
On side. Wrong. Double pick.
One enemy
Where is
remaining.
Good job.
I think I noticed the mistake that I make with this role. If you're playing Initiator on the defender side, I would highly recommend to try to play together with your duelists. I noticed that on the defender side, I play all by myself most of the time, so this is something where I personally need to work on. And now you also know, so learn from my mistakes. But no worries, let's go to the attacker side, where I again go for a solo mission. If you look at the minimap, you notice that Jett and Phoenix are both pushing A. So in this round, I really should have pushed with them and let Omen or Cypher lurk. My mistake, whoopsie.
What do you do?
Also, a thing that you shouldn't be doing is play with the Outlaw on a very close range. Mr. Lowlander, a bit rusty of you, my friend.
Flip. Don't use a thing on the thing.
Next round, Mr. Lowlander back again with the Initiator solo mission. Please, my friends, learn from my mistakes. I should have played with Phoenix over here.
Last player standing.
What? He's spawn.
Spike.
And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but most of these rounds I was trying to lurk. I have no idea why, this is not what you should be doing with an Initiator. Luckily in some rounds I did get some kills.
Last player standing.
But in the end we sadly lost the game. I could have played way more efficiently. We got one RR, let's go to the next one. We got a smoker, we got an initiator, we got a sentinel, let's go for the duelist. Hello everyone. It's time to play my favorite role now, duelist. Honestly, if I had the chance I would insta-lock a duelist every game, but that's not what we're doing this week. But let's go to the first gun round now, where I try to hold the side together with Deadlock. The positioning of me and Deadlock are not ideal, because we're not really playing together. And I think that's my fault, I should have stood a little bit more to the left so I could peek together with Deadlock, but in the end luckily I got some kills after she died.
One enemy remaining.
When you're playing a duelist on the defender side, there's nothing wrong with playing a little bit more aggressive than usual. However, when you go for an aggressive play, I would highly recommend to always go together with a teammate. And in this round, I saw that my teammate Clove was pushing through a smoke, and that's the reason why I went so ham with my ultimate and a double jump.
Here we go.
Elbow.
Down A.
If Clove didn't push through the smoke, I probably would have stayed on site and played safe. By the way, don't you also love it when you peek something and your crosshair is already on the head of the enemies?
Right here. Team A.
Got him.
This is the reason why it's so important to always aim at head level. If you're playing from side and a lot of enemies are pushing you, it's important to stand in a position where only one enemy can peek you at a time. In this round, for example, I was using the box at the back of side, and because of the box, when I peeked Omen, the enemies from elbow weren't able to see me.
Oh, you leave side.
80 Sage, there's 3 elbow.
After that, you don't see this ultimate Satchel combo? Oh my god, I missed my double jump over there. But no worries, we won in the end. Wow. Okay, now let me give you a cool tip about refragging. If you peek something together with a teammate and your teammate dies to an enemy on the left, it doesn't mean you need to rush the guy on the left. Huh? What do you mean, Mr. Lowlander? Well, take a look at this round. In this round, my teammate Deadlock died to a guy on the left, but instead of pushing that guy, I kept watching to the right, because I was almost certain that someone else was gonna peek on the right. Sadly, 1 second later I died to Phoenix, but in this round if I pushed Phoenix as soon as Deadlock died, I probably would have been killed by Chamber. A few rounds later this happened.
One enemy remaining.
Not on it.
Oh.
Nice, well done,
Good
guys.
job, good job. And in the end, we won the game.
Nice.
Nice, good game. Let's see, we did not get the MVP. Plus 21 RR, let's go to the next one. After this one, I played a few more games. In one of them, I got an ace. What the f... What the...
Spike down B.
120.
One enemy remaining.
1 HP, 1 HP.
Heyo, let's go. But in the end, we sadly didn't rank up this week. But honestly, the rank doesn't really matter. What does matter is the knowledge that we gained this week. So let's answer the question. What do I think about team comp? Is it really that important? If you want my honest opinion, yes, I think team comp is important, but only fill an agent if you know how to play that agent. So the biggest lesson I learned this week, also immediately the biggest tip I can give to you guys, is that you should learn at least one agent per role. When you do that, you know for sure that you always get the right team comp and the games will be easy peasy for you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments where I should focus on next week, and I see you guys then. Bye bye.